Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Anna, a clinical psychology doctoral intern, and today we're going to be talking about the importance of flirting with your committed partner. So usually we, or I guess at least me, think of flirting in terms of something you do when you're single or something that someone does in a relationship that hurts their partner. And I was thinking, why is that? I think it's because flirting is something that typically we do for fun, not necessarily with the intention of actually seducing this person, which when you think about it in terms of that terrain, it's something that single people who are sort of looking around do. And also there's this air of uncertainty around flirting, where you're not really sure if this person reciprocates your attraction yet, whereas in a relationship, of course, you're pretty sure this person likes me, I like them, we like each other enough to be in a relationship, right? So this air of uncertainty is like, are they just being friendly? Are they just a waiter who wants a bigger tip? Do they actually think I'm cute? Is this person already in a relationship and therefore not going to take it any further? What does the flirting mean? There's this uncertainty that kind of makes it more seductive. So in a relationship, there isn't that air of uncertainty because, like I said, most people already feel pretty secure in the knowledge that their partner is attracted to them, wants to be physically intimate with them, wants to commit to them, and so forth. But what if I told you that actually flirting is extremely important even when you are already committed to the other person? Chianti. I think the reason for this is that there's that element of uncertainty that sort of keeps the relationship alive. A lot of people, they take their partner and the people in their very close circle kind of for granted. They kind of assume that I could act out or I could not appreciate this person and they will still be there. Let me give you kind of a parallel example. So there was a time when Trader Joe's carried coconut amino sauce all the time, and I would just get it when I needed it, and then I would just not if I ever ran into it. But recently it's been kind of spotty where I live, where I'm not quite sure if they're going to have it or not, and whether I'm going to need it that week. And so sometimes I just stock up, even if I don't necessarily need it, even if I already have one in the fridge. We take for granted the things we know we will always have. So when there's this air of uncertainty about, am I going to have it? Am I not? Is it available? Is it not? It makes us appreciate that thing more. It makes us a little bit more eager to have it. It suddenly seems all the more coveted and enticing. So that's one reason why it's important to keep flirting with your partner. The other reason is that flirting is a form of play, which is also really important. So if you've seen my video on the Summer of Mischief, which by the way, absolutely did happen. I had a very playful, very fun summer, loved it. But you know that my definition of play is doing something just because it's fun. For no other reason, no other secondary gain. Maybe there are certain secondary gains to playing, but that's not the reason that you do it. You do it just because it's fun. And it's important for adults to keep playing just as it is for kids to play in order to explore their environment. We as adults also need to continue growing and playing and exploring our environment. And flirting is, in a sense, a form of play because it's not for the purposes of getting that physical gratification because you, again, don't know if it's going to lead to that. You don't know if this person is going to commit to you. You're really just doing it because it's fun. It feels nice. And play is very important in a committed relationship because if you can't play together, which means making each other laugh, going on adventures together, playing a board game, dancing, or flirting, then your relationship very likely has this serious, unfun quality to it. And who wants to be in that sort of relationship? So how do you flirt with someone who's already in a committed relationship with you? It's sort of hinting an interest at them, but it's this air of uncertainty that I spoke about. It's this game of cat and mouse where you advance and you retreat, you advance and you retreat. Apparently my partner pointed out that I do this, but when I'm in this coquettish flirty mood, I tend to put my chin down and eyes up innocently. That's a form of flirtation. Or it could mean just coming over and giving them an impromptu long hug during their day that doesn't necessarily lead to anything, but it just hints at this air of desire. It's just playful. It could mean when you're in a group of friends, flirting with them the same way that you would flirt with them if they weren't your partner, if they were someone you were trying to win over, someone you were courting. Hinting at affection in a situation where that's not the focus, or maybe most couples would take it for granted. It could be lightly teasing them, and really important, do not veer into contempt here. When I say teasing, I mean poking fun at something that you love about your partner and that they also feel comfortable being teased about, not something that's a sore spot or that you feel contempt towards. Contempt is a killer of relationships. It has to be very clear that you're feeling warmly towards the thing you're teasing them about. For example, sometimes my partner makes jokes about Romanian people, and I know he loves my culture. He's not being xenophobic or anything like that. He's Eastern European himself, so it's not like bullying, it's poking fun at something that you can both laugh about together. It's kind of like a cat, where you never know. Are they playing? Are they trying to murder you? Who knows? It's all fun and games. In a way, I think it's kind of cute when my cat hints at murder. This actually reminds me, one of my best friends, one of my oldest friends, when we were roommates, before things devolved, because don't be roommates with your friends, not a good idea. But, we made it work. Before things devolved with us as roommates, she would sometimes just out of the blue, if we were like sitting on opposite ends of the room, just doing homework, she would say, "I kill you." Like, a little subtle, playful threat, where you're like, oh, like, what does she mean by that? Obviously, she didn't actually want to kill me. She was just poking fun. It has this air of mischief to it. Like, is it playfulness? Is it aggression? Oftentimes in animals, that looks the same. It's really important to keep playing with your partner, and that means things like inviting them to an impromptu dance in the living room while they're cooking. It could mean doing something new together, like going to a roller skating rink, visiting a cute town not too far away. It means doing things together with the sole purpose of having fun, not for any ulterior motive. For instance, I find that playing with our cat together is much more fun than playing with her alone. It's more fun. I throw the spiral over there, he throws the spiral over here. It's just more enjoyable, and it's obviously just for fun, mostly for her, but also for us. It could even be going grocery shopping together. Is it turning into this fun little ritual that you do once a week? Ask yourself, how would I behave around my partner if they were someone that I was still dating, not quite sure if I could pin them down yet, not someone whose presence I take for granted? All of these are ways to give yourself the opportunity to keep flirting with your partner, to continue bringing this playful energy of, will it lead to something? Will it not? Do I like you? Am I being aggressive? Am I playing? As opposed to, we are committed, we know we have each other, it's all very serious and it's locked down. It's a way of not taking for granted this person in your life. Let me know what you thought of the video. Hope you have a great week. Bye!